sometimes it's best to think about the issues in the community before you think about the profit in the community.
So the Business Beyond Profit curriculum is a unit that teachers can tie into existing business curriculum that gives students the tools to build businesses that succeed by generating not only profit, but also purpose. What if we could get this into the hands of people before they start their first business? And that really crystallized at last year's Good Business Summit, when totally by chance, I ran into Dr. Reggie McDaniel Jr. He had brought a handful of students from Shawnee, and he and I started talking about ways that we might be able to integrate what Canopy does into what he does at Shawnee. And after some brainstorming, we decided we should probably take that MBA course and adapt it to the high school level and maybe dilate it out a little bit so it covers a little more ground and can get a little more in depth.
This Canopy project taught me the importance of collaborating with a diverse group of people and impacting our community in a helpful way, in a meaningful way.
Business is not just about sales, but what Canopy taught me about was community, connecting with your customers, employees.
I have 2 baby cousins, and I always see them with like really quality, healthy food and maybe new clothing that's really cute. But then I realized that maybe this isn't affordable for everybody. So I wanted to make a store for people to spend less money and still get the quality food and some of those clothing for their kids that they desired.
Coming together and really putting something into perspective, really putting yourself out there. Business is not always about just money. It's about learning your community.
Watching kids who at the beginning of the unit told me they were not interested in business. By the time they get to the end, watching those same kids passionately describe an interesting, nuanced business idea that accomplishes those dual goals of generating profit and generating purpose in their communities.
Canopy helped me realize that sometimes the problem, whether it's a super duper small problem that you only have or a small problem that someone else has, if it's able to be solved, then you can do it yourself. With help, of course.
Going through this experience has really stunned me with how capable and how interesting these kids can be if you present them with something that really interests them. They are so smart and so interested and so capable, and it's really cool watching that begin, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here.